So my role within Cumbria Waste is sales and marketing coordinator, so I provide support to the sales teams, whether it's account management, pricing, quotes, customer service, all that type of thing, and also the marketing as well, so the promotion of the business and the brand. In terms of the process itself, I'm obviously office based, so I'm not involved in it day to day, but the key is that I need to be ensuring that prices and quotes are sent correctly, so the customers know they have to segregate their waste so that the end processes are supported by that. And also from a legal point of view as well, we need to make sure what we're quoting that customer is actually what they're getting rid of. Yes, I do take part in recycling at home and in the office. We've recently implemented office recycling to sort of practice what we preach, basically. In Cumbria as a whole, I think there's a massive gap in the education of what actually happens to waste as an end product. So there's this massive perception that everything goes to landfill, which isn't true. In fact, it's such a small percentage of waste actually goes to landfill. We've got so much high-tech kit on site to separate waste streams, which enables us to send them for reprocessing. So, for example, plastic bottles will get cleaned up, recycled, and then turned back into plastic bottles, or sort of residue waste, like your household bins, that type of thing. They go to RDF, which is refuse-derived fuel, which is essentially waste to energy, and not many people are aware of that. So I think as a county, there's so much more we can do on the education side of it. So basically there's around 90% diversion from landfill at the minute, but within that 90% there's obviously different routes for end destinations. So for example, glass won't get reprocessed, it gets remade into something else. Your cardboard gets baled and sent away to normally Eastern European countries to then be put back into cardboard. So that it's not, yeah, I've kind of lost my train of thought with that. Okay. To increase people's awareness on recycling, I think that lies with education. As part of our commitment to customers, that's a massive value for us, is we are trying to educate our customers, but also a lot of it comes from the difference between domestic and commercial and how they're both collected. So, for example, the household waste is collected differently to business waste, and that doesn't help. So there needs to be a sort of streamlined way across the UK to improve that. Yes, massively. We get a lot of calls every single day for customers looking for like a wheelie bin, for example, and the first question they will ask is, where does it end up? Does it all go to landfill? Obviously we know it doesn't, so we're educating those people and they're in turn hopefully passing that information on. But yeah, the UK and the county are massively lacking in awareness and education on the recycling front.